everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video, we're going to be doing day 3 of our September 5 days of foundation. And today, it is the Tarte Amazonian Clay BB Tinted Moisturizer. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of the box. This is what it looks like. I do have this in the shade Ivory. Yes, Ivory. I'm not sure if this is going to work for me. It does have a safety seal, which is nice. But I'm going to go ahead and go to the Tarte website, and I'm going to read to you what the details are of this product. And I'm reading them on my phone, which for some reason it seems that when you look at the websites on your phone versus the computer, the information is not quite as detailed as if you look at it on the computer. But anyhow, this is what the phone website says. It says that this is an oil-free, which is good, vegan tinted moisturizer that offers light to medium coverage while blurring imperfections. What it does, it diffuses the look of fine lines and wrinkles while protecting skin from harmful UVA, UVB rays and providing buildable light to medium coverage. The Amazonian clay-powered formula features skin-comforting chamomile and antioxidant vitamins A, C, and E to nourish your complexion. Let's go ahead and look at the how to use. Apply as you would your daily moisturizer, smooth a small amount onto skin. Remember, this formula is buildable, so you can layer if necessary. It can be applied with a sponge, foundation brush, or by using your fingers. Can be used with or without primer. So I'm not going to use primer because I haven't used it for any of the other tinted moisturizers, and I don't intend to use it for any of them this week. So I am happy that this is oil-free, though, especially after how oily I looked with the Laura Mercier product that I used on Monday's video. So let's go ahead and get into this. I am going to be using the same brush that I have been using, the foundation stippling brush from Makeup Geek. I don't think I mentioned, I think this only has like 8 shades, 7 shades. There they are right there. So I think the running theme here is that with a skin tint or a tinted moisturizer, it's kind of just like get something near your skin tone. We will see how Ivory works. I believe Ivory is the lightest shade that they sell in this product. Yes, Ivory is the lightest shade. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and pull off that little tab, the safety seal. I'm going to squirt a little bit out on my hand. And there it is. We're going to go ahead in with the foundation stippling brush and put this on. Again, I don't have any primer on. The only thing I have put on my face is the Pixie by Petra Hydrating Milky Mist, just to give me a good starting point. Okay, I am having a lot of problems with this actually sitting on my nose. And one other thing I want to say about this that's really weird. I don't have very sensitive skin, like at all. Not that I'm aware of, at least. And this is like, it's not burning my skin, but it definitely feels like it's like tingling my skin, if that makes sense. So that's unusual. But I'm having a lot of problems on my nose. Now, I went in with my brush, and then I ended up picking up, this is just a dirty sponge. I haven't washed it yet, but it's dry. It's not wet. And just to like kind of buff my nose, because I was getting a lot of brush streaks. And if I wasn't doing streaks, then I was getting, it just looked like little, you could see all of the brush hairs. What am I trying to say here? You could see all the little brush hairs if I was just patting it on. So I ended up going in with my dry sponge just to get it to lay flat and even on my nose. I'm not having a lot of coverage on my nose, and I'm having problems with just getting it to look okay on my nose. The rest of my skin is actually looking pretty good, other than that tingling feeling, which is kind of interesting. Now, one of the things that could be causing the tingling is that I actually filmed my day 2 yesterday, so I am filming this right after the day 2. And then at the end of the day, I took that makeup off and put on another makeup. I filmed another video last evening. So I did actually have to wash my face twice yesterday. during the day once to get the Sephora skin tint off, and then the second time to get the foundation that I wore last night off. So that could be part of the reason why my face feels like it's tingling a little bit, and it's kind of gone away. It was just as I was putting it on. I am having a little bit of a problem in my nose crease where it is sitting really deeply in there. Like, it's already starting to cake up on this side. That's unusual. And it's not really drying down. Yeah. I have not powdered either of the other two foundation or the skin tinted moisturizers that I've tried this week. I might need to powder this one. I was thinking about powdering yesterday, to be honest with you. I ended up not powdering at all day. But this one, because it's like so much transfer right now, I am tempted to powder this, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put just a little bit of eyeshadow on. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Lemonade Craze palette today, and just some mascara on as well, and I will be back in just a moment. All right, so like I said, I put the Lemonade Craze palette on my eyes. I used 4 shades. This always sticks for me. I used the color Sorbet, which is just the pale shade here, as a base, the color Old Fashioned in my crease, and then on my lid I used Berry Ice, and then on top of that Strawberry Lemonade, just to give it a little bit of a sheen, a little bit of a shimmer. And then I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise on my lashes. Now that I've let this sit for a couple of months, I am liking it better, or at least I like how it looks on my lashes. It still transfers like all get out on me. It's definitely a wet formula, and I prefer a drier formula. So I got that in a Walmart box. I don't know that I would purchase it again. And then on my lips, I have this by Terry Terribly Velvet Rouge. I believe this is a lip gloss. I think it's a lip gloss, but it's definitely a colored lip gloss. It's not shiny. I got this in a box as well. So anyhow, we're not here to talk about my other makeup. We're here to talk about the tinted moisturizer. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you in and we can talk about it. Okay, so like I said earlier, I had a lot of troubles getting it on my nose. It seems to be okay right now. On the rest of my skin, I think it looks okay. It's definitely dewy. I did not powder this, and it's still not like dry. The time now is 9:28, but I had this done about 9:15, a little bit earlier than 9:15. So it's been on my face for over 15 minutes. It should have dried by now. At least I feel like it should have dried by now. I'm not going to powder it. I did not spray it with any setting spray. We're going to see how it looks, because from my understanding, tinted moisturizer is supposed to be like put it on and go. You're not supposed to have to powder it. You're not supposed to have to put a setting spray on it. I think I did put a setting spray on Monday, but I did not wear one yesterday. I know that for sure. On Monday's video. I actually filmed that video a couple of days ago. But I know I did not put any powder or setting spray on yesterday. So right now it's looking okay. I look very dewy. I fear that because of how dewy I look now, I mean, I'm shining pretty good right now. I am afraid that after 8 hours, this is going to be very, very shiny. I mean, I'm already shiny. So it does have SPF 20 in it, so that's good. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wear this today. It is 9:30 now. I will check in around 1:30 and then again around 5:30. So I will see you in about 4 hours. But initially right now, I think it looks okay. It's just definitely dewy looking. So, all right. I'll see you in 4 hours. All right, everybody. It is midday. It is right about 2 o'clock. So, time for the midday check-in. I'm a little bit late, but sorry about that. I'm going to go ahead and step into the direct sunlight so you can get a good picture of my skin with a little bit of shadow. But here we go. And I'm going to step back into the shadow just so that I can see, because looking in the mirror here, it's quite bright. So it's a nice day out today. Yesterday was a little bit windy, but today it's actually really, really nice. Temperature-wise, it's comfortable, as long as you're not in the sun for too long. But anyhow, looking in my mirror, I honestly have to say that this looks really good now. I was very concerned earlier with how shiny it was, but that might have just been the lighting that I was in. Even my nose looks good. Now there is some of my oil starting to come through on my nose. I could see it in the bathroom mirror just a minute ago because my mirror here is in my bathroom, so I went in there to get it. I don't know. To me, it looks really good. It looks really good midday. Like I said, it's about 4.5 hours in, and I'm thinking it's looking good. Now, is it caking up around my nose? Just a hair, just a little bit, not too badly, but it looks really natural, and that's the look that I like. So far, this isn't doing too bad, but some of the other ones were doing pretty okay midday as well, but by the end of the day, I was looking really oily. So we will see what happens over the next 3.5 hours. I will check in, what, about 5:30, 5:45, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there, about 5:30. All right, I'll see you guys later. All right, we are back. It is, look at that. It is 5:15 on, 5:16. The clock changed on me on the dot. So we are literally exactly 8 hours later. And to be honest with you, I am amazed. I don't feel like this has gotten any shinier since this morning. So this is the first one of the 3 that I've tried that has not gotten like super shiny and had all my oils out. I feel like it looks pretty much the same as it did this morning. So that is actually really good, a really good bonus. Looking to see if it broke up at all in the mirror, but it doesn't appear that it did. Maybe a little bit on my chin, but this is actually something that I feel like looks better now than it did 8 hours ago. Until I started doing this series, I never thought that there would be a foundation that would look better 8 hours after putting it on. Like I always assumed that like right away after you put it on is when it's going to look the best. I've learned differently. Anyhow, long story short, even like in my nose crease, it's kind of creased in there, but it's not horrible. So yeah, I mean, I am actually very surprised that this looks better. Now, I will tell you that part of the reason that I'm filming this like 8 hours on the dot is about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, I started getting itchy. And oh, one other thing I need to tell you, I did powder this because this whole like lower part of my face, I kept touching it, not like touching it, but I did some, I like went to push my hair behind my head and brush my hand along my face, and it was definitely still sticky. So I did actually powder this. But I did it like an hour after I put it on. So it's not like I did it like an hour ago. You know, I did it within the first hour of putting it on. Whereas the other ones I didn't powder at all day. So that's something to take into consideration. Do I think that's a major problem? No. If I had done it maybe like a half an hour ago or an hour ago, I'd be concerned. But because I did it not long after I put it on and I haven't had any problems since, I'm okay with that. But yeah, I'm actually liking this. Like I said, I didn't like it when I first put it on. I think it looks better now. So I don't know what your guys' thoughts are. I'm definitely not as shiny as I was, you know, the last 2 days. So anyway, I hope you like this video. There's my initial impression is that this actually looks pretty good. Bottom line it. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already and you would like to be, please hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell to notify you when I do upload new videos. And if you have any comments, leave those in the comment section down below. I would love to hear your thoughts on this product, the Tarte BB Amazonian Clay Tinted Moisturizer. What are your thoughts on this product? Have you ever tried it? So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye.